Jerry and Esther had a discussion earlier today about a dysfunctional family. And then Esther said, I wonder what a functional family is. Because everybody has sort of dysfunction in one way or another in the way that the psychologists want to describe it. And then Jerry said something that we agree with wholeheartedly. We think it is a very wise observation. That functional family that psychologists they're usually not talking about the functional family. They're talking about the dysfunctional family. But on the other end of that stick, Jerry said, I wonder if that's a sort of myth. And we say, not so much a myth as it is an ideal. In other words, as you live unwanted things, you want this. And so you're all the time launching these rockets of how you think it would be better. And so as you live for a time in your body, and you mix it up with other people, and you wear some clothes, and you are without your clothes, and you are looking at your body, and you're living in your body, and you're feeling in your body, and you're moving in your body. You've launched rockets of desires that have created, in the best way we can say it, this ideal body that is there waiting for you in vibrational escrow. And then when you do things that you believe are taking you or keeping you from going toward that, you feel uncomfortable about it. Or when you take score about where you are right now and pronounce to yourself, I'm not there. And so really, the answer to this is just trying to find words that make you feel better. So begin offering some of them. Now, we know that it is annoying to you when you make a comment about not looking the way you want to, and someone else tries to counter it with a good-feeling comment. It doesn't feel good to you. In fact, it never satisfies you. In fact, you sort of puff up and give an even stronger statement of where you are. And so we want to leave all of them out, because all they're trying to do is cheer you up, but they are inconsequential in your vibrational closing of the gap. So you just offer some words to us here about that are downstream comments about your physical body, and let us show you what we would do. Try to say something that causes you to not paddle so hard upstream. Just try to say something. And there are plenty of people in this room that are annoyed by you looking so good and being so bothered. But they are part of that peanut gallery that we are not interested in hearing from. In other words, it does not matter what anybody else is thinking. What you want is what you want. So what we're saying to you, and you'll never be satisfied until you turn in the direction of what you want. And nobody on this earth or otherwise has the right or the ability to evaluate accurately for you the appropriateness of what you want. In other words, this is all about what you want and where you are in relationship to it. And what we want you to understand is you don't even have to get to the size that you want to be before you feel better. You just have to stop beating up on yourself for being otherwise. And you do that with words, not with any sort of action, and not with any sort of body change. The body change will come once you get in alignment. So try to say something that just makes you feel better. Nice to know that I get to choose. And it's nice to know that I am, for the most part, in control of the way my body looks. And while I don't exactly know what I'm going to do about this, I do know that I do have some measure of control, and I do like that. And frankly, I'm happy with the image that I have of myself. I'm happy with what I'm working toward, and I'm looking forward to figuring out how to get there. And while I don't know exactly how to accomplish it this red hot minute, I know that it's possible because I've been there. In fact, I've been there a lot. And so I think I'll just ease up on myself a little bit and try not to make this such a significant thing. And it's clear to me that the less I talk about it with others, the more I will have to defend my position to them. And I'm really kind of tired of defending my position to other people because I can't possibly make them understand. They can't begin to understand. I'm asking people to understand who can't understand. I think the first line of defense is going to be, I'm going to stop asking people to understand who can't understand. And, that makes me feel better just thinking about not asking somebody to understand who can't understand. I'm just not going to talk about it so much anymore. I'm going to talk about it a whole lot less. And I'm just going to keep maintaining that dream and that memory of who I can be and look forward to that time and feel easier about where I am. And just doesn't that feel better?
Much, much better.
So the energy has shifted. In other words, you've allowed, and now you may not stay there. You may be right back in a day or two thinking those thoughts, but now you know what to do. And it is our promise to you that what you're reaching for, and this is going to be a little hard to hear, but we want you to try to hear it anyway. What you're reaching for is moving with the stream of your desire, a very well-placed desire. There's nothing wrong with the picture you have of what you are wanting. So moving with the desire is what you're reaching for, not changing your bodily conditions. It's possible that once you get turned around here, in time, you're going to be perfectly happy with where you are, or maybe not. Maybe getting turned around is going to cause an effect on your physical body that will be more pleasing, but it's getting turned around that you're reaching for. We so much want you to hear it. It is not the physical change. It's not the more money that you want. It's the relief from not having enough money. It's not a better relationship you want. It's the relief from having a bad relationship. And the majority of that can be changed within a few days just by reaching for better feeling thoughts. Imagine an airplane in the sky. It's 500. It's going 500 miles an hour, and it's high in the sky, 40,000 feet. And you're looking out the window and the landscape's going by and everything just seems nice. But if you put that same airplane on the ground at that speed, it would not feel so nice. And so we're talking about resistance. When your energy is moving fast and you begin to go with the flow, even if the stream's moving faster than you are, even if you're paddling a little bit in opposition, as you begin to let yourself move in the direction of the stream, the relief factor is viscerally obvious to you. And that's really what you're reaching for. We think you're reaching for the relief of that tension more than anything else. And when you achieve the release of tension, and when you let yourself, when your thoughts about your body begin to mesh with your dream about your body, now your body is as you dream it to be. And it happens with such ease that now you got a whole other set of problematic friends who say, it's just not fair. It's just not fair that you do that so easily when I have to struggle so hard to accomplish the same. And you say, please don't make me explain. I couldn't explain it. I just barely figured it out for myself. Just don't make me try to explain.